Hello everyone. Let's read about Indian National Congress formation, its session and its president. So, the first session was held at Gokul Das Tejpal Sanskrit College in Bombay in 1885 and president was W.C. Banerjee. Indian National Congress formed with the help of A.O. Hume. He was a retired English civil servant and also with the help of Surendranath Banerjee and Anand Mohan Bose. First president at Gokuldas Tejpal Sanskrit College in Bombay in 1885 and president was Umesh Chandra Banerjee. Second session at Calcutta in 1886 and president Dadabhai Naroji. The next at Madras in 1887, President Sayyid Baruddin Tayyabji. Next at Allahabad in 1888, President George Yule. He was a first English president. Okay. Next at Bombay in 1888 and President William Vanderbilt. Next at Calcutta in 1890, President Perucha Mehta. Next at Nagpur in 1891, President P. Ananda Charlu. Again, President Umesh Chandra Banerjee. Umesh Chandra Banerjee was president of first session also in 1885 at Bombay. And again, in 1892, he was president at Allahabad. Next, in 1893, Dadabhai Naroji. Next, in 1894, President Alfred Webb. Then, in 1895, President Surendranath Banerjee. Next session at Calcutta in 1896, President Rahimtullah Sayani. At this time, national song Vande Mataram sung for the first time by a Rabindranath Tagore. Then in 1897, the president was C. Sankaran Nair. 1898, President Anand Mohan Bose. In 1899, President Ramesh Chandra Dutt at Lucknow. Demand to stop drain of wealth and demand to stop for permanent fixation of land revenue. Then next session at Lahore in 1900 and President N.G. Chandravarkar. Then next session at Calcutta session in 1901 and President was Dinshaw E. Wacha. At this session, first time Mahatma Gandhi appeared on Congress platform. Then next at Ahmedabad in 1902 and President again Surendranath Banerjee. Surendranath Banerjee, he was also president in 1895. Then in 1903 session was at Madras and President Lal Mohan Ghosh. In 1904 President Henry Cotton, and session was at Bombay. In 1905, President Gopal Krishna Gokhale at Benares. At this time, division between moderates and extremists, and the formal proclamation of Swadeshi movement in Bengal. Next session, in 1906, President Dadabhai Naoroji at Calcutta. Dadabhai Naoroji was also president in 1893 and again in 1906. At Calcutta session, Swaraj term Swaraj was first time mentioned in 1906. Then in 1907, at Surat, President Raj Behari Ghosh. Surat split. Extremist wants the session in at Nagpur with President Tilak. Then and moderates wanted session in Surat with President Raj Behari Ghosh. Both were rigid and Surat split in Congress between extremists and moderates. Then session in 1908, again President Raj Behari Ghosh at Madras. Then in 1909, at Lahore, President Madan Mohan Malviya. Next session at Allahabad in 1910, President Sir William Vanderburn. He was president earlier in year 1889 at Bombay. Next session in 1911, Calcutta session, President Bhishan Narayan Dhar. First time recital of Jana Gan Man in Congress session. Then in 1912 at Patna, and President was Raghunath Narsimha Modolkar. In 1913 at Karachi session, President Syed Muhammad. In 1914, President Bhupendra Nath Basu at Madras. Then in 1915, President Satyendra Prasanna Sinha at Bombay. Then in 1916, Ambika Charan Majumdar at Lucknow. At this session in 1916, the unity between extremists and moderates. Then Lucknow Pact was signed between Congress and Muslim League to build a political consensus. Then in 1917, Calcutta session, President Annie Besant. She was the first woman president of Congress. Then in 1918, in August, September, President Syed Hassan Imam at Bombay. Then in same year, 1918 only, December, Madan Mohan Malviya at Delhi. In 1919, President Motilal Nehru at Amritsar. 1920, C. Vijay Raghav Acharya at Nagpur. Muhammad M. A. Jinnah left Indian National Congress. 1921, President Hakim Ajmal Khan at Ahmedabad. 1922, C.R. Das at Gaya. C.R. Das and other leaders broke away from Indian National Congress, formation of a Swaraj Party. 1923, um, President Maulana Muhammad Ali at Kakinda. Next, 1924. This was the only session which was presided by Mahatma Gandhi at Belgaum. When it was on 1924, Mahatma Gandhi presided over this session at Belgaum. Then in 1925, Sarojini Naidu at Kanpur. She was first Indian woman president. In 1917, Annie Besant was president. She was first woman president of Congress. Then in 1925, Sarojini Naidu, Kanpur, she was first Indian woman president. Then in 1926, S. Srinivasa Iyer. Then in 1927, M.A. Ansari. Adoption of a resolution on Purna Swaraj. In 1928, President Motilal Nehru at Calcutta. Formation of All India Youth Congress. 1929, President Jawaharlal Nehru at Lahore passed a resolution on Purna Swaraj. In 1929 only, the civil disobedience movement for complete independence to be launched, and 26th January to be observed as Independence Day. 1930, no session. 1931, presided by Vallabhbhai Patel at Karachi. Resolution on Fundamental Rights and National Economic Program. Mahatma Gandhi nominated to represent INC in second round table conference to be held in London. Then in 1932, President Amrit Ranchhod Das set at Delhi. 1933, Nellie Sengupta at Calcutta. In 1934, Rajendra Prasad at Bombay. Amendment in Constitution of Congress. 1936, April, Jawaharlal Nehru at Lucknow. Then in December, Jawaharlal Nehru at Fazpur. This was the first session to be held in village. 1938, presided by Subhash Chandra Bose at Haripur. A National Planning Committee set up under Jawaharlal Nehru. In 1939, this session was also presided by Subhash Chandra Bose at Tripuri. Subhash Chandra Bose was re-elected but had to resign. Then Rajendra Prasad was appointed in his place. 1940, Abdul Kalam Azad at Ramgarh. 1941 to 1945, no session was held. Then in 1946, Meerut J.B. Kripalani. This was the last session before independence, and J.B. Kripalani was president of the India at independence. Then first session after independence in 1948 at Jaipur, presided by Patabi Sitaramaiya. First session after independence. In 1946, presided by J.B. Kripalani. Last session at Meerut. So the Indian National Congress, first session in 1885 at Bombay, presided by Umesh Chandra Banerjee, and last session in 1946, presided by J.B. Kripalani at Meerut. Dadabhai Naroji, he presided for 3 times, first in 1886, second in 1893, and third time in 1906 at Calcutta. So first time in 1886, second 1893, and third time in 1906. In 1888 at Allahabad, presided by George Yule, it was the first time when English was a president. So we will end here. Thank you.